Alright everybody, welcome back to another video, and man, do I have a special video for you all. Another Quadra queue, duo queue, man. The thing is, I'm not sure, I can't confirm if it was a Quadra queue or just a double duo queue, because majority of the time, these players, these boosters, you know, these duo queue boosters, what they do is they'll kind of just keep their match history off, so you really can't go into see their match history, but majority of the time is they'll kind of just keep their match history off and you really can't see it. But man, do I have a special video for you guys. So of course, for the duo queues we had Khazix. I actually forgot, I didn't even pay attention just there. But man, just duo queue in general, I absolutely hate it. It's just personally, duo queue players, I put you up in there with like inters, griefers, and just absolutely like just ruin the experience for everybody, man. And personally, if you guys have been following my channel, you know my experience with duo queue players it's been horrible. And this game is just a beautiful picture. Now granted, this Draven actually was top 1 Draven, so gotta give credit to him, but this Pyke, so proclaiming, you know, is a challenger player, right? But the thing is, this is my biggest problem with like duo queue in general, because the thing is, it just puts players like myself, and I guarantee like other players that don't like duo queuing or just do not want to duo queue in bad positions, because you'll see later on, it's just, this game was absolutely ridiculous, and so many things happened in this game. I was like, there's no way that would have happened in a regular solo queue game. But because my team is Quadra queue, that definitely means that the enemy team has duo queues, right? So as you can see, this Draven was just feasting, man. Like, he absolutely annihilated my duo lane. So I can 100% confirm that the Yuumi and the Draven must have been duo queue, right? And then the other 2 players, I don't know. Like I said, right, it's very difficult to actually confirm who was duo queuing on the enemy team, because you really can't see their match history. But this right here, so the Rift Herald spawns, I'm like, okay, my duo lane is losing, I'm just gonna go get Rift Herald. But you would not believe what happens. This is absolutely insane. The fact that the Draven and Yuumi rotate down, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I still get the Rift Herald, but what is my duo lane doing? What is my duo queue doing right now? Nunu is safely getting the dragon, and we're hitting what, minions? Like, right here, my mind just was like, you gotta be kidding me. There isn't no way that. The only reason that happened is because it was duo queue. Like, the fact that Yuumi and Draven rotate down to the Rift Herald, and my duo lane is hitting the turret and getting minions, while the Nunu is safely getting the objective, the dragon. I was like, man, that makes absolutely no sense. It's just so stupid. And it's just, I really hope that Riot actually does something about this, because I feel like in higher elo, so duo queue should not be allowed at all. Like, I think League of Legends, I can't really confirm it, but I did like see a couple of videos, or I did hear about it before that. In higher elo, from Masters up, in League of Legends PC, you cannot duo queue anymore. And I really hope that they apply this to Wildrift, because it's absolutely stupid that players are actually just getting carried and boosted their way up. Like, this Pyke is a challenger player, right? And okay, you know, he may be a good player, but the fact that is, like, he's a challenger player, duo queue, and he just absolutely just sucks is absolutely ridiculous. Like, he couldn't even put up a fight against this Draven and this Yuumi. And of course, I'm just trying my best to try and win the game, but they just kept on feeding the Draven, and late game Yuumi, you know, with everybody in the game, it was just too difficult, man. It was just way too difficult to do anything. And it just, I just really hope that Riot actually does something. Just remove it from Masters. You know, I really, and granted, I've had some pretty good experiences as well. Like, I don't just hate players that duo queue. Like, I understand the reasons behind it, right? The queue time, especially queue time. I understand that, well, when you get higher lobbies, the queue time gets really long. Like, I think the longest queue time I've had right now is about 2 minutes, like 2 minutes 20. So I do understand that aspect, right? But still, if your players, your friends, are that you want to play with, are in high elo, then you shouldn't have a problem finding queue times. But I mean, if you want to play with your friends, just go in PvP or ARAM, man. Like, leave that nonsense out of the ranked, especially in higher elo, man, because it really just ruins the experience. And this is just a prime example of players that are duo queuing just suck. Like, they don't deserve to be in these ranks. Like, these players, you will get zero respect from me if you duo queue. Like, I'm gonna say it right now. I put you in the category of inters, griefers, and just trolls. Like, all the above duo queue players, you're in that category. I'm sorry, but you will get no respect from me. Like, I have no respect for you. And you can see this Draven, granted, like, he was okay, top 1 Draven on the server. You'll see later as the game ends. So yes, he was a really good player, challenger player as well, I think, or he was like grandmaster, I'm not sure. And see, at this point, I'm just like, nah, just get me out, man. I really do not want to play with these players anymore. And the thing is, I feel like if duo queue didn't exist, you wouldn't have these problems in higher elo. Like, you would not struggle. And as you can see, like right here, I'm just Superman. I'm like, just please stop duo queuing. I'm like, just stop. Like, you guys actually suck. Like, they're horrible at the game. And another big issue that I have with duo queue is that you're not learning the game, right? You're basically relying on just communication, and that is what's giving you an advantage, and your ability to win more games is pretty much just relying on communication. Because like, if I was duo queuing with anybody, I would pretty much just have voice comms. And right here, this is kind of where I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna stay in base. I'm not gonna die anymore. I'm just gonna farm minions and hopefully get out of this game, man. I've had some pretty good experiences, man, with some duo queue players. As we just die right there. Some really nice players, right? That they duo queue, they carry, right? But that's the only problem I have is like the duo queue. If you're gonna duo queue, quadra queue, trio queue, at least carry the game, please. At least play good, right? Right here, I'm just like, just quit the game, all of you. I'm like, you'll be doing everybody a favor. Just quit the game, stop playing. You all suck. See, I was just mad, man. And like I said, I really hate duo queue. And I'm like, you duo queue boosters, man. Like, I have no respect for you guys at all. Like, if you have duo queue before, then I'm sorry. Like, no respect for me. Other than that, man, it's just super annoying because it's like, if you, like, honest question, like, if you achieve masters, grandmasters, or even higher, challenger, and you duo queue, is there any like satisfaction in that? The fact that you duo queued your way to challenger, like, do you really have any pride in achieving that? Like, are you really just gonna walk around and type, that, yeah, I achieved challenger, but you got carried there, or you duo queued, trio queued your way to there? Like, is there any pride in that at all? And that's a big problem I have, man. But you'll see the scores later on. Like, this Pike was challenger, just like 1-7 or 1-8 at the end of the game. You'll see it, just absolutely stupid duo queue players, man. Like, if you're gonna duo queue, at least please carry the game, right? Do your job, communicate with your partners, and carry the game, please. Don't go 1-7 and 1-6. Like, what is this nonsense, man? Like, you're just feeding, you're griefing me. Man, as you can see, this Draven, he was top 1 Draven, so I was like, okay, you know what? He was really good. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, man. But, man, just overall, just terrible experience with duo queue players. I hope Riot really removes it later on in the patches. Hope you all enjoyed.